I have been...
The government doesn't come forward with the bill.
Right. And then I also would like the benefit of your suggestions with regard to certain bills. The matter which I has raised, I hope that some of you might have understood it also. The bills which are pending for years together, what should we do? If the government want to withdraw, I think we should come to an understanding that we should allow the government to withdraw. Why? I am not talking on behalf of the government. The reason is the backlog 33 bills or 30 bills or 20 bills pending in Rajya Sabha is not sending a positive image. So I would like the Parliament Affairs Minister to discuss with the leaders of various parties and arrive at some consensus. I am not saying either way, because I am not supposed to say it also. If the government, and that too I can't direct the government to withdraw the bill also, because some bills are introduced by this government, some bills were introduced by earlier government, some bills were introduced in the last house, and some bills were introduced in the earlier house also. And I also found lot of difference between 15th Lok Sabha and 16th Lok Sabha. This has to be studied in the proper context without getting into politics of whose regime was this and that. If they can really match, Rajya Sabha can match Lok Sabha at that time, why not we? Are there any genuine, serious problems? Where does the lacuna lies? Is it with the government? Or is it with the opposition? Or is it with the house? Or is it with the system? Even if there are changes required to be done in the system also, I am willing to go through that also. Because at the end of the day, I want to see that my house, that is our house, also should shine and get appreciation like the other house, even better than... I will give you. I'll give you an opportunity. I am on my this thing. Siva, please, Ramesh, I'm coming. Right, please. When the chair is saying something, you should not obstruct the chair, at least, if not the members. Now, afterwards, when you raise your hand, I am sensible enough to note it, and then definitely will give an opportunity to you. And the two sensible members who have got knowledge, if they raise their hands, then I definitely give them opportunity. Please keep that in mind. So my suggestion is, let us raise from this. And the point which Sri Jairam Rameshji has just now made, and Shiva also want to, about the climate change and all, my suggestion is, all these things can be discussed in a proper manner informally. This is what I am stressing. Some of you who are members of the Business Advisory Committee, please recall, I have told the ministers have started doing it. Much of the problems can be sorted out if there is a regular dialogue between the government and the opposition. Formally, informally also. Informally. After all, we are all members. We have all assembled here to see that something good is done to the country. Something good is done to the country. That being the case, there is no need, sometimes Parliament Affairs Minister can walk in to Leader of the Opposition's room, and Leader of the Opposition can walk in to Parliament Affairs Minister. If you still are not able to this, both of you can walk in into the Chairman or Deputy Chairman's chamber. This is the way we can sort out this issue. Because as I am encouraged by the response of this week, today is the weekend, we have question hour of course. This is the weekend, and afternoon we have non-official. I hope that everything will go in a proper this thing. Encouraged by this trend, I am suggesting to both the government and to other members of the House, please have a regular interaction. Initiative should be from the government. And secondly, find out a way out how to end the pendency. End the pendency को pendency मिलना चाहिए. Pendency अंग्रेजी में शब्द नहीं है, मैं नया शब्द जोड़ रहा हूँ. But where is the ending for the pending? That should be our approach. So that the Rajya Sabha record also, after all, the entire thing will be going on record. Now I am calling, sometimes I say, Hiren Mukherjee ne aisa kaha, Bhupesh Gupta ji ne aisa kaha, M.R. Masani ne aisa kaha. That's all record. So tomorrow also people will recall record and see who was the chairman at that time, and who was the leader of the House, who is the leader of the opposition, and who are the prominent members. This will be on record. So keep that in mind, that record is brightened. That is my appeal. Not by pota poti karke aisa nahi. I just don't want it. I see it. Isko dispose karo. Not that way. But in a meaningful manner, come to a conclusion how to tackle that 33 or 32 pendency. One. Secondly, with regard to sending it to parliamentary scrutiny, I have already observed. Let us go through the record over the years, what has been the practice. Some figures have been quoted. Let us go through them and see to it that we improve our record in this regard. This is my appeal to all the members of the House. For anyhow, compliments to all of you for one successful, meaningful, purposeful, useful week, and hope that the coming days also will be able to better than the present. That should be the attitude and all. And secondly, then Siva wanted to say something. Siva.
Similar to water crisis, yesterday we discussed a very important issue, climate change. That also was very, very much welcomed by the people. And I think let it not stop with the discussion and deliberation. If something concrete comes out, I think that would send a very good message.
Right. Bhattacharya ji?
If you are getting the bill in the late hours, in the morning or just in the night, so kindly tell the government they should send the bill to us little earlier so that we can go through it.
Right. And secondly, before conclude, when a bill is sent to Parliamentary Standing Committee, and Parliamentary Standing Committee goes through it, where there are 20 members from Lok Sabha and then around 10 members from Rajya Sabha, then that should be the end of the day. Unless there is something very important. There should not be a practice again referring it to the committee and all. The House, of course, is supreme, I do agree. But at the same time, we must follow some practice to see that we expedite the functioning. People want results, or other things are left to us. They want speedy delivery of justice. That should be the approach.
सर, एक रिक्वेस्ट है, आशा रखती हूँ कि राज्यसभा जो है वापर हाउस है, डिफरेंट वॉक्स ऑफ लाइफ से लोग आते हैं जो कभी पॉलिटिशियन बने नहीं रहे नहीं, तो उनके लिए थोड़ी सी साहस देने के लिए आप और 10 सेकंड या 15 सेकंड अगली बार से उनकी हिम्मत बढ़ाने के लिए जरूर देंगे.
मधुसूदन जी.
Request you to, tell the treasury benches that sometimes the bills are, brought in the house on the same day, and then they also want to pass on the same day discussion.
Right.
That, that kind of a tendency has to be restrained, from the treasury
Thank
benches.
you. Bhattacharya has
and
made
from
that
the
point.
Minister, sir.
I have taken note of that point. Bhattacharya has. Moraji, kuch kahna?
The money
But
bill
now,
also, money bill.
You have already said it. Yeah? So there is a comment, sir, it was a problem of only initial days. Happens and Parliament convenes after election. So now all these things are over, na? Election, selection, collection, everything is over. Now go for discussion and then decision. That should be.